I have provided my story to other people, and it's been very helpful. But just to recap, I am an Aussie, so listen carefully to the accented testimonial. I had suffered for many, many years a very debilitating and painful affliction called trigeminal neuralgia. Anybody can Google that, and they'll find out that it's mooted to be one of the most painful conditions that you can get. There's not a lot known about trigeminal neuralgia, other than the pain sufferers themselves, and many of them, it's been so painful, many of them have actually committed suicide. There is, in Australia and in the US, there is an association for comfort, which I attended, and I've attended the one in Australia, and I've also mentioned to them what happened with my trigeminal neuralgia once I started to take Emulin. Prior to taking Emulin, I was prescribed drugs that are usually prescribed for epilepsy, carbamazepine, drugs that are very powerful. And the final drug that I was on is a drug called Lyrica. It was the dosage that I was on was the maximum, and there were many times when, in the middle of conversation at the dinner table, I would just nod off. It was that powerful a drug. I was introduced to Emulin by the previous distributor, and I was at a conference in Las Vegas, and Dr. Joe was there, and I mentioned that to him as well. And he kept talking about one of the major benefits of Emulin was to reduce inflammation. And I figured that, well, maybe if I reduce the inflammation of the nervous system, that might be helpful. And sure enough, after about 3 months, I noticed an enormous change. And in fact, I'm now pain-free. And that's a blessed relief, to be really honest with you. I no longer take any other drugs, and amongst those drugs that I was prescribed was a very, very strong opioids, and I'm sure people would not really want to go down that track. So no opioids, no carbamazepine, no Lyrica, just Emulin. And Emulin has been very effective, and I'm so grateful for it.